Hi guys, and back to watching a weather update on April 30th, 2023. So today, we're looking at the current situation with showers and storms over Ireland using met.ie, wind.com, and so on, the radar and satellite and warnings. We're going through the 5-day high-res detailed forecast from the UKV, as well as the longer range, less detailed forecast with the models on weather. So, I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll get right into it. So we're starting with the warnings from met.ie. So today we've got a yellow warning for thunderstorms for Dublin, Carlow, Kildare, Louth, Meath, Wexford, Wicklow, Cavan and Monaghan. Basically a roll call of every single county in the east and into the northeast too. So this is for thunderstorms this afternoon with lightning and downpours locally. It was issued at 14:31, 2:31 p.m. and it was valid from then as well, and it will expire at 5 p.m, which is just 32 minutes after the time I'm currently recording this. So that will expire quite soon. This is the latest radar map. You can see quite nicely how we got showers across the east and northeast countries today. There's some longer spells of heavy rain in the north. And you can see we've got thunderstorms anywhere from like Armagh through Belfast down to cut down into Armagh, Louth into Cavan possibly, and down the east coast down to Wexford as well, Wicklow. We got big showers popping off with lots of lightning there around Wicklow. If we zoom in, you can see Wicklow, Arklow, Gorey, up into Dundalk as well. And really today's just been a day of storms. There was a storm in Gorey about 3 o'clock, and there was storms in Dublin as well, and Belfast, so on. So this is the latest satellite imagery from wind.com. You can see very nicely how these big white cells here, these white clouds on the map, are all the anvils of cumulonimbus clouds, and these are the storms that are really kicking off today. You can see in the east and also in Ulster as well, quite a big rash over Ulster of these big downpours. You can see that these are just gradually pushing their way eastwards and northwards today. Let's see if we're picking up some more strikes on the radar. So as you know, if you've been watching my videos regularly, you'll know that the reason why I love this radar on the site so much is that the reason is this radar can actually detect live lightning. So so you may see a strike or two. I'm gonna leave it here for about a minute or two, half a minute, that sort of time. And if you don't see any strikes, then I'm just moving on. So again, I'll just run through downpours. Quite a big cell there towards the east of Enniskillen, towards Cavan, or is that Monaghan there. Big cells and the east as well. I'll also show you some webcams from around the country. You can see to the southwest of Belfast, lovely scenery there with big cumulonimbus clouds. Let's see what Dublin looks like. Lovely, yeah, that's a GPO, yeah it is. Big cumulus clouds again. Down by the port you can see some nice clouds. In Tullow, yeah, lovely cumulus clouds. It's a lovely day for showers. And if you're a cloud spotter like I am, someone who loves these big cloudscapes, then you're probably fascinated by all this weather. And I do love a good downpour at the same time as well. Oh, and just as I was about to leave, that little... We got a little strike of lightning around Tina Healy, right here. So yeah, as I told you, this map can detect live lightning strikes, and that was a perfect example right there. That was beautifully struck right around Tina Healy. That was lovely. Anyway, going towards the forecast now. So starting with the high res forecast from the UKV, you can see today the showers are breaking out quite widely across the country, especially in the east and north as we established. And we can see very nicely that longest spell of heavy rain pushing through the north this evening. Going to tonight, we see skies clearing out, but I wouldn't say clearing, but drying out. Still quite a bit of cloud around. And tomorrow we see day of quite cloudy skies, but still some sunshine will come through. Into tomorrow evening, we start to see the clouds spilling from the west. Quite a high west cloud. This, so not entirely not starry, if you know what I mean. As in, not exactly overcast. There we go. That's a better way of saying it. Into Tuesday, we see some high cloud off the Atlantic, as well as some patchy drizzle on the west coast. Into Wednesday, we see that we start to see a breakthrough of more drizzle into the west and south, and cloudy elsewhere. And by the stage, we also pick up the breeze from the southeast. And into Thursday, 4th of May, my birthday, by the way, we see rain push up from the south, and that will make its way northwards towards north on Friday, probably followed by showers in the south. So this is the GFS run. Let's get this out of the way. Perfect. Put the hover on, and we can go rolling on. As you can see, today's a little trough of low pressure over the country, bringing showers. That will ease off tomorrow, and we see high pressure drying things out. And it should be quite pleasant tomorrow. Tuesday, we see high pressure building over the UK, bringing the wind from more of a southeasterly direction, so probably getting a bit milder on Tuesday as well. But I'm saying milder, should I say warmer, because today is actually quite warm. I just went for a walk, and actually it felt really, really warm, so I should really say something warmer. It's actually 16 degrees. It's actually 16 where I am today, which is really quite warm. Into Thursday, my birthday, we see the rain pushing from the west, as well as low pressure. And into Friday and Saturday, the high pressure from the east actually stands its ground, meaning that we push easterly winds through early next week. Maybe a bit of a chill to them to start with, but then they'll ease off, and we see low pressure coming in towards the end of the second week of May, bringing cool and showery weather, and right up until the end of the run, when it quite unsettles, with further low pressure from the Atlantic. ECM midnight run is next. So I'm gonna whiz through this. You can see it drying up tomorrow, and it's Wednesday as well. But the low pressure does break through for Thursday, and we go wet. On the ECMWF, the high pressure sort of also tries to stand its ground, and that pulls in easterly briefly before we go wet and windy again into the second week of May. This is the GEM run. Actually, this is a new trend among models today, that high pressure is trying to stand its ground over Scandinavia and actually pushing an easterly wind next week. So that's something to watch, I think. Let's see if the GM does the same. So straightforward up until the weekend, I think, with rain breaking the dry spell down on Thursday, just Friday. This time the high pressure doesn't. It sort of tries to around Saturday, but fails as low pressure just sort of defeats it and pushes in its wet and windiness across the country. UK Met run, midnight run. That's got a longer range. There we go. You can see drying out tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, but then going wet again on Thursday. Actually, quite breezy on Wednesday and Thursday actually. So quite a chilly feel, despite the fact that the wind's coming in from the southeast. The thing is, it'll also be cloudy and the wind will be quite strong, so actually feeling quite chilly. And going towards the weekend, high pressure's trying to defend its ground over Scandinavia, but I'm not sure whether that will really work out because that low looks quite deep. Now we're looking at the icon. The icon should be the icon for the models. So again, high pressure is pushing northwards. Sorry about that, guys. And we're pushing that wind from the southeast before rain breaks the dry spell down. And into the weekend, the high pressure sort of sits quite flimsily over Scandinavia, and by Monday, 8th of May, we're pushing in the winds from the southwest. And finally, this is the arpege. We push in the cooler winds to the north today. Tomorrow, a bit of a cooler feel tomorrow, but actually it may even feel warmer than today in some areas, simply because we have more sun tomorrow. And by Thursday, May 4th, my birthday, we see the low pressure gathering in the Atlantic. So that's it. That's it for today's video. Let's just go back and see. Okay, so we've had a lightning strike around New Ross. Okay, yeah, I just had to go back to it just to see if anything had develops, and something has. And I do love this live radar map. I love this live radar map. There we go. Bit of a tongue twister. Not really. Anyway, it is if you're like me and can't speak clearly. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and I'll be back later on if we see any big storms popping off, or tomorrow with another update. But for now, we are finito, and bye for now.